All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 168-pound division, where rumor is that Canelo Alvarez has selected his opponent, and once again, the rumor shifts from a certain person by the name of Jaime Munguia, which I told y'all I thought was ridiculous, to Jermall Charlo, and unfortunately not David Benavidez. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 168-pound division, where we have more words swirling around about who the Mexican face of boxing, or the face of Mexican boxing, I think we can agree on that. The face of Mexican boxing, Canelo Alvarez, will be fighting when he returns to the ring, probably in May. Early May, late May. And it should be known pretty soon. But before I get into that, let me welcome you back to the channel. Thank you to everybody that supports and the super thanks of videos like this, that sponsor the videos. It's how we're able to continue to do it. So thank you. And to anybody that likes other people's videos, it's always a really great option to help sponsor YouTube content creators that you enjoy. Because, hey, man, you know, these lights cost money, like I say. So thank you guys very much. Shout out to the king of the super thanks, my guy, Matty Yo. Thank you to Barbara D. Thank you to all the regulars that come by the channel. Stone Cold, Bass Reeves, guys I haven't seen in a while. Kamal Oz, what's good with you? But let's get into this because, look, Canelo Alvarez is going to fight who Canelo Alvarez wants to fight. And Canelo Alvarez got the right to do it because Canelo fights are very, very big, okay? And just came to me, man, what a hypocrisy that just hit me in the head. But anyway, I'll probably save that for a little bit later down in the video. So he gets to fight whoever he wants to fight. And why does he get to fight whoever he wants to fight? Because he's the guy that pulls in the numbers no matter who he fights. And he has a couple options, pretty much any option that he wants. He can fight Jaime Munguia, he can fight Jermall Charlo, or he can fight David Benavidez. The word is now that he is going to fight Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo is currently a 160-pound world champion. He had taken a long time off. He came back in a tune-up fight, actually a comeback fight against Jose Benavidez. He beats up Jose Benavidez in a one-sided fight, one-sided boxing match, just outclassed him, completely outclassed him. And I thought Jermall Charlo looked very good in his return. So the word is that Canelo Alvarez is now looking to fight him in the next fight that he has. I do not have a problem with that. And the reason that I do not have a problem with that is I would be a bleeding hypocrite if I did have a problem with it, because I've been saying for years that that's a fight that I want to see. Jermall Charlo is still undefeated. He is still a world champion. He had all kind of problems in his personal life, as I have had in mine, and probably you have had in yours. And so I understand, and probably so should you, that sometimes work takes a back seat to what you got going on and things that you really have to handle. So he handled the things that he had to handle. He got back in the ring. He looked good in the last performance. He's still Jermall Charlo, a two-division champion, and an excellent fighter. So if Canelo Alvarez does not have a mandatory, and Jermall Charlo moves up into that weight class, I will absolutely take that fight. Just like I took the fight when he fought Jermall Charlo. Again, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I've been saying since he was at 154 pounds that he should fight those guys. If I'm going to imply that the man is ducking people at 154 pounds, if he decides later on in dates that he wants to right the wrong, who am I to say, no, you shouldn't do that anymore? Say, oh, I wanted you to fight him then, but no, I don't want to fight you now, even though neither one of these guys had not lost. Well, Jermall had lost, but he beat Tony Harrison, and he became undisputed after that. So, no, I don't have a problem with that. Of course, the fight that I really want to see is the fight with David Benavidez. Because David Benavidez, I think, is the one that really, at this present time, deserves the fight the most. Because he is a two-time WBC 168-pound champion. He held the belt, the WBC belt that Canelo Alvarez has had. He's the guy that is, and he never lost it in the ring. He lost it because of his own issues, right? But just like I can be, I don't want to say forgetting, but I can just take into consideration that there are reasons why Jermall Charlo was inactive. I can say there's probably some reasons that David Benavidez had gotten stripped, at least the second time when he got stripped of his title because of having missed weight during the pandemic. I mean, everybody's body rhythms were off during that period of time. Also, I would not be surprised at all if a lot of the mental health issues related to Jermall Charlo also had something to do with that pandemic. Man, that was many of us lived through that, but man, that was a really tough time. It was like being incarcerated, not in prison or in jail. I'm not likening it to that, but I'm saying, man, dude, it was like everybody afraid to talk to people, go outside. You got all kind of stuff on the news blasting you about people passing away from this mysterious airborne illness. It was another world, man. So anyway, I kind of give everybody a pass for that stuff. So now though, I don't really mind it. The one thing that I have to say, I'm hoping that about this thing that people are saying is true, is that he's not going to fight Jaime Munguia. Because Jaime Munguia is not somebody that I think deserves a fight with Canelo Alvarez, or that I would be interested in fighting him. And I think that is a stone cold cherry pick. Now, we'll see what takes place with Jaime Munguia and John Ryder, because, you know, John Ryder is one of the people that is a guy that Canelo Alvarez fought. So clearly, Jaime Munguia fighting him is a way that people are going to say, well, how did Jaime Munguia look against John Ryder? And how did Canelo look against John Ryder? Because Canelo, to tell you the truth, didn't look the best against John Ryder. He really didn't, especially in the second half of the fight. So, I know that that's probably the core behind why people would think that he would be considering John Ryder. The reason why I don't think that those are going to take place is because that's over with Golden Boy. I mean, Jaime Munguia is Golden Boy. And I don't believe that the working relationship between Canelo Alvarez and Golden Boy Promotions is operational. And so where John Ryder, who's with Matchroom, and Eddie Hearn has a better relationship with Canelo Alvarez and Oscar De La Hoya does from the outside looking in, I think that actually may be able to take place. But at the end of the day, man, I just want to see these guys get in the ring with whoever they get in the ring with. And I mean that truly. I am more than a little bit tired of this, of something that has been worn out, which is I just want to see the best fight the best. I just want to see the best fight the best. I do want to see the highest ranked fighters fight the highest ranked fighters. The people that I think are the best fight the people that I think that are the best. But at the same time, when the money and all of that stuff is having problems, or the networks or the promoters or whatever it is that's preventing those particular fights from taking place, I want to see the same fighters fight the next best available guy and just keep it moving so we can have more activity in the sport of boxing and not see these really good fighters out there maybe one time a year, two times a year, because they're saying, well, no, I'm only going to fight the best fighter, and if it's not him, I'm not going to fight anybody else. I didn't like the Errol Spence approach to that over the last several years, where he's like, nah, I don't do tune-ups. I don't want tune-ups. Take the tune-up, man. Provided you're healthy and you're not taking tune-ups for a reason that we don't know of, man, take the tune-up, take the fight, keep it pushing, man. But anyway, that's my take in the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.